Welcome everyone to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm DM, recording from Down Under. For this video, we are back for Grim Forest. We should be on day 6, I want to say. As always, I'll grab these 2x for my daily quest. We have lost Predator from it, but that's fine. Don't expect a legendary anyway. Fleshmonger, not very useful. Any rare, honestly, probably not that useful. And final one. Just a rare. Alrighty, wow, Siegebreaker, you're not helping us. No, I don't want to buy anymore. Do not want to buy anymore at all. Alright, so we are back to the Grim Forest. We have our redraws. We beat Drognell last video. We have Vampire Lady here, which we might give a crack. Wanted to do some redraws on this Mimic because we failed yesterday. Redraw token. Redraw. Nope. Oh, this is ridiculous. Wasting a lot. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. That's just wanted Morrigan. That was my only requirement. And I mean, there's 5 or 6 rerolls maybe now. All right, well, that's going to set us back for today. All right, let's pop over here and let's... Oh, we're going to get ambushed. All right. I can't redraw, so Rakka's here. Leo's pretty survivable. We can do this combo and really want a damage dealer. Might actually just bring Ethelyn. Keep going with the Ethelyn pride. Ethelyn's just... I don't know. Just on the Ethelyn bandwagon at the moment. Pretty tanky team. We do it in Awella, but I don't expect much trouble. Sisha will be an interesting fight. Don't see her too often. She's the player in points champion. Either you have to play for many, many, many years, or you will have to spend some dollars. Every time you spend, you'll get a couple of points. And if you wail hard enough, then you get her. So she's interesting. It's weird though, because she's not that strong. You spend all the money and get a champion who's not that great. Tormund has a new champion to go with him coming out. That would be a big one. So Nick with Noel, just these counter attacks with the irresistible freeze and the ignore defense from having shields up. Great combo. Got the lockout from Ethelyn as well. Just a slow fight. All this freeze, just they take reduced damage, which makes it not that exciting. All right, let's turn that off. Here we go, Sisha. Oh, she looks really cool there at least. With the vines kind of hanging down. But otherwise, I don't think, with all the freeze going on, apart from on her, that would see much. What are her abilities? HP burns. What's this? Decreasing the duration of a random buff. Alright, that's interesting. More HP burns, decreased speed, HP burn, chance of placing Hex. I suppose that's not too bad. Heals a champion. Okay, heals everyone else. That's interesting. Don't think that's going to keep them alive. Not when they're frozen the whole time. Who have we got? Estred. I mean, it's not... Yeah. Silver Watchers, very interesting factions. Some of their champions are heavily weighted towards support. My Faction Wars hard team for ages was just running at 25 minutes because it was all supports. Creodan, Duodan, Elva, Estred. Alright, as we finish him off, then we should be able to focus the boss. Not much thought as always. I would like to point out for those few people that are watching, when I say there's not much thought into these waves, there will be some people at certain account levels struggling. But just take note, I'm not at the late game that you see with, you know, big CCs and, you know, those clans that just dominate areas. So when I say it's easy, just take it as it's easy for my level, but that's also not the late game that you're probably expecting of this. Ideally, like, you know, those late game CCs would have some mythicals, you know, thrown in here. Siegfried and, you know, all those kind of big boys. I have a couple, but not to the level, and definitely none empowered. That's when you know someone's like really at the end of the point, is when they got the mythicals empowered. All right, just waiting. Ethlyn's slowly doing it. Leo, you could chip in a bit more, mate. But no risk of dying. Constantly unkillable. But even then, health's not dropping. Sometimes it's fun just to take these pairings. You don't, especially in this, when you have a chance, like Crocat and Shayak, for example, not so great. I actually worked on my Crocad last night. Shout out to QQQ, who oddly hates his own in-game name. QQQ was sitting down, we were doing a bit of Hydra, just chatting strategies, and he identified some glaring issues with my Crocad, and then I woke up and realized that masteries weren't even properly done. So we did a bit of work on that, and we went from a 40 mil team to a 200 plus mil team, like easily. All right, there's Morrigan in the bonus one, thank God. Not trying to redraw to Shiro. Maybe take Androck. I really wanted to block debuffs for it, but they're all missing. All right, so we have anti-heal, damage, resistance with some healing. But then we need, I mean, my best is going to be Noelle. Because I want a reviver of some sort. Black Tusk can remove buffs, but don't take any dwarves, and probably not offering too much else other than the ally attack. Not really stunning this boss. Let's try and ramp up first. Don't need either of those. Increase speed. Let's switch over. Start getting some ignore damage, and then I think from there we're pretty good. Noelle just needs to be a bit careful with her heals and that. All that healing. That's why you need Morrigan. Got some leech up as well, so we should stay alive. It's gonna be interesting. I think she can steal these buffs. Oh, she's got the Master Seal. Have we got that out yet? No. Master Seal and fills her own turn. She doesn't have an ally. I guess that's maybe just for the final boss. Where was this stealing? Am I just... Oh, removes all buffs at the top. Focused on the Master Seal, and I'm missing the remove all buffs the whole time. The protected ones, I assume, are going to be fine. I assume she doesn't have some kind of anti-mechanic. So we've got the reduced heals. Let's watch her health. So I feel like we're still not taking the chunk out that I expected. No? I mean, that whole time we've been talking, where's... Is it just a slow fight? We're going to be sitting here for 5 minutes just staring at how pretty she is. Like the tail design with the fire coming out of it. That's quite nice. Be cool if they added that to like the wings. Give her a bit more fire. Yeah, we're not doing that much damage. Empress is probably... Well, no, actually, Toshiro should be absolutely nuking her. Betcha he's going into form 2. You watch him. What do we got up here? That is decreased crit rate. That must be the Curio? I don't think anyone I have does that. Yeah, look at him. He's over in form 2 like an idiot. Still, should be able to just sit here and watch them, even though Toshiro is going to do well below what he should. If anything, this game mode has made me hate his A2, his form 2 even more. Like, there he goes again. Just wasting his potential. The leech is nice, but I've got enough healing anyway. I haven't really seen these buffs get removed. Is it this one? Here we go. Still everyone there. Strange mechanics. I guess Morrigan just blocking the heals and we just stand here slowly doing it. I don't want to start manualing Toshiro because you're just going to sit here for quite a bit of time. I can maybe try and keep an eye for when he's going to switch to his A1. So it'd be his next turn. It's hard when the meter's full. Alright. So we want that. Ah, there's the Master Seal and the Cleanse from Noel. Let's watch Toshiro, but Morrigan's going just before him. That's the next one we've got to keep an eye on. Because everyone's got their full meter. He's going to have... Oh, did he not? A3? AI. Not having... Yeah. I mean, you can't just... I missed it. You can't just have the presets, you know, constantly set for these. Because you're drawing different champions. But I feel like a preset would significantly change the time this is taking. Like, we should be well and truly done with Toshiro. Master Seal. On 3 of them this time. Alright. I'm gonna have a drink while I wait and let's just watch this out. I mean, at least we don't have to worry about the redraws because that Mimic chest is really... And Morrigan definitely has been the #1 champion. She's one of the best for Amius, and now she's one of the best for Grim Forest. It's quite interesting. I am interested to see how hard people are finding it without Morrigan. Like, even at my account level, I would be struggling on a lot of bosses if I, you know, didn't have her. So... I can only imagine. You have got some other champions like Lemonisi who I haven't built, but I would, if I didn't have Morrigan, I would have to build Lemonisi. But at this point, like when you start the rotation, you're kind of locked in. So it's good this first time we can identify some of the issues with some of our picks. And then, you know, essentially we can build over the next month to have the next rotation fine. But if you've picked wrong at the start, this is not going back. I also wonder how much I would need her on normal. All right, so we're third down. We're probably another 3 minutes of watching this. I apologize, guys. I blame Toshiro personally. All right, this ability important. This one important. You stay in this form. All right, so that was his A3. We should have his A2 coming back next. Yep. It's hard catching him based on the turn order. Big Androx next, and then him. And this is the moment where he's in this state is when he starts switching. All right, we're back to our abilities. So we'll do his A3, then his A2. And then we've got to catch him again. Also very worried about Empress over there. Because I bet you we will find... So you for the A1, so you don't change. We're back to our ability, so that's fine. I know, it is on cooldown. I'll take it back, Empress. Maybe you're okay. We should have the A2, which is going to do a large chunk. Extra turn. There we go. What do we get? We're on the 5 stars. I don't know that we care that much. Some legendary relic materials. But there we go. That's Isheth with a level up as well. Rare. Attack and speed. Do like that. Let's keep the damage going, especially to speed up some of these fights. Kind of want to explore a bit more. But no, Frozen Hamlet. Great Barrage. Let's have a look. Is there someone over this way? Oh, chest. We have nothing exciting. Queen of Hearts over here. Then we have ambush. Can't redraw. Can destroy quickly. Take the Fabian just in case. Fabian just amazing for locking out whole waves, whether it's in the arena or just in general wave content. Just the ability for them to, like when you get a man-eater and he can't put unkillable down. Like I'd just take that any day. The amount of times I spent like doing faction wars normal back in the day, and you just sit and you watch, especially like on areas where there's you need turn meter reduction, and you take say Allure, and then you'd find a man-eater and she would just keep A1ing over and over, and you just literally you couldn't end the fight, and there's no way to stop it because it's her A1. Oh, Ugo just holding on in. Let's wait for the revive. If we get lucky, we could probably... Does he ignore... If this attack kills an enemy. Ignore defense. No. No. Nothing. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Ah, here we go. All right. Gotcha. Fabian, the goat. Oops, I did not mean to click on whatever that was. Take the chest. New curio, which is decreases defense. That's a nice one. I like that. I was hoping more for that XP one, but beggars can't be choosers. What's this? Is it a charm? I'm going to see now. Draw, confirm. We have... we can go Teox Pythian, Embrus Marius, and... who could be exciting? They don't have any revivers. Interesting. Let's go Rotos. Man-eater, speak of the devil. Holding in. Here's the problem. You spend all this time with the unkillable. And you get Ugo just to revive everyone. Alright, Sikia. Got Candy. Candy used to be the old arena god of damage dealing. Otherwise, a corpse collector doing nothing. Block damage over here at least. At least someone's doing something, but... no, it's just going to counterattack his way. It's only one turn. We don't have any decrease. Marius removes it anyway. Energy. What was that little skull symbol for? Is it just a difficulty thing? I don't... Maybe someone can explain in a comment for me. Alright, we're over at a dead end. I'm not interested in fighting a Carnage. We can come over here and have a look. We have Shiro and Empress. We'll take Leo. We can go Elva. And who else would be fun here? Let's go Thor. Get a bit of variety going. Razen. Poor old Razen, just sitting there doing nothing. Everyone having to build him and nobody using him. Is that Xena? Missed it. Pretty sure that was Xena I just saw. Awella, she's featuring a lot over here. Alright, done. Tell me we're gonna... here we go. There's another boss over here. I might save that. Oh, I mean, we're starting to get... You know what? Let's go for a double boss day. What's the worst can happen? Take that. What's he do? HP burns. Otherwise, block active skills. Counterattack. Shield. HP burn. Extends it. Enemies under it will receive more damage. Heals all allies whenever a HP burn debuff is activated. Okay. Alright. So let's take 2 people because she can cleanse as well. We need... Probably don't want to take Gizmak. I'm assuming that... This is accuracy versus res. I'll actually take the res, I think. We need some damage. we can go Rotos and Krokad, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing here. No Toshiro, no Marius. Ooh, look at that fire. That's cool. Alright. So we've got some cleanse somewhere. There we go. Block debuffs. Kind of interested in Krokad by himself without Shayak. Have not built him to really function without him, so it's going to be interesting. That shield is quite big. And taking a fair bit of damage on our two squishy guys. I mean, as long as he doesn't have any healing, maybe we're still fine. What else on these abilities? Cannot be removed. I mean, that makes sense. Freeze what? Fills his turn meter by 20% per hit whenever received. Per hit received whenever he's attacked by an enemy without a HP burn. Will not fill his if he's under freeze. Okay, no, well, actually, a good choice there. Keep him under freeze and then... Alright. But we're taking just a lot of damage for not doing much. That's where a redraw is probably a good thing. In battle, let's have a look again. I just said that it would cost me one. Okay, so maybe you can just replay it without costing. All right. I don't really see anything that's going to change that. I think that's going to be for a redraw. Just a really bad pull. There is the altar right behind him. So we've done Drognell, Vampire, found him. That leaves one more somewhere. Popped up here, grabbed a chest. Can have a look over this way a bit more. We have Shayak No Dog. We have Noel No Nick. We need you, we'll need you. You can lock everyone out. Where's my revivers? None? Again? Oh, Sil, you'll do. And Calvalax hasn't really... I feel like he's a poor choice in here. Let's go Teox. Let's go with some big hits. I think it's time to speed this up. Now I need to catch Empress to swap his form because I don't want to be stuck on A1. Then again... Teox just clearing. Don't know if Empress will actually make it to his second form. Gizmak can. The big hit. And bye. All right. A boss with a chicken. Decent. Well, at least we get Elva. Let's get her going. Yep. That's just pretty much pure damage, really. Marius to take them all. Ooh, they hold on. Elva on Elva. It's interesting that Elva in here is not as strong as the Faction Wars one. In Faction Wars, she's just every wave and just a pain. It's normally the ability for her to cleanse debuffs and then put block debuffs on. So you really need, every time, you need a buff remover, which can be a bit hard in Faction Wars. Just depending on your roster, obviously. Sometimes you'll have a really good roster and you have Fabian to easily do it. Other times you'll just not have it at all. Lenarchus, not really putting up a fight. Do enjoy her as a champion to use though. Good ally attack. Speed and resistance. Guess we'll keep that route. And we want the chest. Nothing exciting. It's not who we're looking for. But maybe we'll... There's another one here. Theodosia. All right. Probably not going this path any further. We have damage and... What do we want? Let's go this way. I'm not sure how the mythicals are going to go. It's weird because like these legendaries aren't putting up much of a fight, but a mythical can drastically change everything. All right, Empress, time to shine. Maybe Samuel. That slow animation. All right, switch, auto. Block buffs. We'll ignore block damage. Not an issue. Stuns. Immune to a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have the HP burns out. Did that go cleansed? There it goes now. We need to take out Kaja. That's our issue here. Let's manual it. Gonna wait for that rotation to come back. There she goes. All right. Now we're back to the autos. Should get Teox back in a second. And then the damage from these two. Big chunk. Block revive. Chest and a book. New one again. Decreases our accuracy. All right. It's quite a variety of them. So that's a dead end. There's a chest. We got 10 left. Dead end. Where are these bosses hiding? Could it be... No, see there's Drognol over there. I feel like surely he's not hiding that way. Let's go have a quick look. Ambush. I mean, I can't do anything anyway. We are short on a few champions. We've got a speed lead. And then... Not reviving. That's not an issue. Maybe we've got Padraig. Get some extra buffs going. Alright. Okay. What do we got? Easy damage. Ally attack working. We got Husk and oh yeah. Whisper sitting around there. We normally take Morrigan for the decreased healing, but she's quite good for boosting turn meter, increased speed, and those kind of things. Got a lot of buffs on them, especially that counter attack as being a bit of a pain. Really need Padraig to step up. What we got? On cooldown, counter attack. I will take you. This one, stealing all buffs. Let's go. Nope. All right, might be retrying this one. All right, Gizmak, come in, save us from this wave. All right, that's not too bad. Block damage, however, that is rough. Gizmak will need to go back to Form 1. See if he can survive long enough. He should have his second form back. If he can get back to that. Oh, it's been rough. All right. Maybe we need a redraw on that one as well. Problem with that is, stops my progression in that direction. This is the bad purple. Don't want it. We had him already up here. Nothing really over there. That boss is down there, so I doubt it's this way. Let's try Theodosia. Confirm. Raka. Fabian. Where's my damage? We might go with... I don't know if I need a second. There we go with Padraig this time. He does a bit of healing, increased speed, ally attack. Maybe. At Armand's and Xena. Maybe suffering from turn meter control. Let's get rid of that. One's surviving. Alright, clear out. 2 dead at least. Don't need the cleanse, so I'll save it. Let's get your turn meter down, because I don't want you healing. That did nothing. But you're dead. Alright, now we should be able to A1. Oh, he's got the counter attack on. We're doing decent damage though. Carillion. I think a few people thought he might have been a Titan event. All right. Rost will be doing the poisons. I mean, it's not the worst teams to be fighting. Little Miss Annie's probably the biggest threat. That stun. Very clutch for Thor. Ooh, Emberus, what are you doing? How did this happen? All right. Nobody left. Should be easy. That's the Curio, I think, again. Oh, maybe it's not over. Nope, still over. Look at the detail on that. Almost. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Does have accuracy on it though. And speed. That has not shown me anything. I do not trust Commodus. Have we tried this one? No. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, let's try Nishak. Lesser version of Commodus. Got some resistance, maybe. Maybe we get lucky. Resistance, burns, and I guess more damage. Do I want Demetha? Let's try it. We are on a day of testing things out and not getting far, so what's the worst that can happen? All right. Easy so far, but I'm going to need my skills on, not on cooldown, because I am quite worried. Slow down, guys. Slow down. The bat isn't the one you fear, so that's fine. Not on auto. Right. Start resisting. Let's go up. Don't know that I need unkillable. I want to try and take some out. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Now we can have the unkillable. It's getting close. Big hit. Big hit. That's the revive. Extend. Resisted everywhere. Question is, can we do that against Commodus? Oh, nice. All right, get that chest. Haha. Yes. Thank you. Finally, after all of this. Guess I want Elva? Or do I just... Man, I need some healing. Right. Take these guys. Do I want to waste it without a healer? No, let's be safe. Let's be safe. We've had enough miscalculations. It's interesting, like, once he gets all the debuffs on him, he just looks gnarly. Like, he goes from, nice shiny chest to this came out of horror. I'm just going to let it auto because I think we should be fine. Oh, actually, I need to swap forms, so I take that back. You're fine in that form. It's just Empress. Does not matter. Right. Now, let's watch him and let's see if he wants to go back to his form 1, because it's really, really getting on my nerves. That's one of the things actually we can talk about is King Arthur. It's quite easy to set the skill order inside a battle. You can set it before or during the battle. And that way you can say always use this one or that kind of thing. I'm very confused by raids, you know, auto locking you out of absolutely everything. And also just the inability to disable an ability. Like the team setups is good, but that only works beforehand, so... There's the heal onto Shiro, keeps him going. He probably won't change form because he will never get that far. Okay, damage from Empress. I'm gonna switch Gizmak up. Let's get some more damage going. Healing on her. $300. It's not so bad. One more turn. Got the chest low enough now. That's fine. Let's watch it slowly kill the chest if it gets that far. Alright. How close are we on Gizmak? Perfect timing. So the HP burn should last from this point. Put that on. Should still be fine on auto. One set of legendary bits. Alright, so that's definitely the end of the map down there. It's the end over there. Some more up here that we're locked out of. End over here. End over here. Just double. Oh. Is that the one we're looking for? What's this guy? Maximoz. Poisons. Weaken. Poison, poison. Duration. Okay, just doesn't like buffs. Alright. Raka. Some damage. Okay. Let's go with the same method as always. Why not Ninja? You've been down the list a few times. Let's bring you up. He's about to comment on his aesthetic, but he's burning, so... So he's going to reduce my buff turns. I probably need to fix Empress while I'm here. I mean, taking damage pretty easy. He's got... I missed it, but it's a poison cloud. Does Crocad avoid that in non-Hydra areas? That'd be an interesting thing. Just seems pretty easy though. I'm just said I was going to reduce it, but with Androck extending, I don't think there's much reduction going on. Oh, I should check my curios if I still have the XP one, or have I screwed up today? There's a curio, speaking of the devil. So if I beat him, I've got one to go, and then it's the main boss. So theoretically, tomorrow, I could be done with Grim Forest. And when I say done, like you still clear out the other levels and then switch to normal. I don't think I'll make some videos on normal. Like you've seen it all on here, and for the most part, it's been easy. In saying that, it comes down to the draw. If you build your deck poorly, or you just don't have access to champions like Morrigan, then yeah, things go south quickly. I mean, that's also all of Raid. All right, another one done. All right, just some legendary fragments off this one. Level up. We'll take that. Rare, rare, rare. Attack and speed. I think I'm going this way. I like the speed. All right, we've still got 4 left, and we haven't been getting these. So we're not done. Where will I find them? Are they on some of the bosses? And she's got 2 of something. Where will I find them? Chests. Ah, there's one there. All right. Alas. All right. Let's give you a go. See if we can start working towards it for tomorrow. And got some revives. We will take... Not my usual team. Who's going to be my lead? Who wants to? Nobody. Oh, Shyak and Crocad. Take Pythian, Empress, and Thor. All right. All right, easy through these guys. That's good. Leave Empress until the final wave. Try and get some cooldowns back for it. There's Xena. Need to play around with her more, honestly. Bang. Xena was an interesting champion, like Priamon's, with the decrease and decrease turn meter and just the high nuke. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All coming together. Not the best damage. What do we want to do? We need to take out Syl if we're going to be slow about this. Bye. Thank you. Counterattack. That's going to be annoying. Turn meter increase. Heal and block debuffs. And block damage. No, sir. Only one hit. Doggo. That's it. Go, dog. There we go. And again. Charge at the dogs. Oh. They were not happy with that. Finish off Cantra by the looks of it. Yeah, bye. And then auto. Oh, Thor. A counterattack again. Ah, and the doggo. Go on, Pythian. Bring everyone back. That's where Empress needs to put in the work. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, that is rough. That changed quick. See, he's going to chew up the energy. All right, we know it's there. We can level up a bit more. I have left this on. Absolutely. Drop you, put you back on. Some red down here. Oh, haven't collected that. Have a bit more exploring. There's gonna be something down there, right? Let's finish off with a battle. We have Elva, Toshiro, Empress, Gizmak, and... oh, pardon. Bit of healing. Toshiro should clear this wave. It's interesting, I haven't seen much ignore defense stuff in those cards and that you get. There's increased crit damage, attack, speed. But I haven't really seen the ignore defense. Not sure if that's my randomness or if that's just a general thing. But the ignore defense really makes these waves a lot easier. Alright, now we need to make sure Ugo's not, or double Ugo's not last. Maybe we'll get in and... mate. Ah, that's why, Toshiro. Stay in your first form. Alright, so I can't see anything. Got no energy. Let's go back and test. It was the Laz, wasn't it? So I just hit start. Not enough energy. But I swear with Drognell, that was fine. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, we got our boss down. We just need to find where the crowns are. Laz is holding one and he wants to be a pain. We can either beat that with... oh, there's an altar up here. Why am I not grabbing that? Oh, that's because I've just... silly me. What am I not spotting? It's got to be somewhat around here. Nope. We could be looking for hours. But I do not see it. Not in here in the middle. I mean, I've got some stages here, I guess, theoretically. Some stuff up here to unlock, which is through that one. That is interesting. So we've got a bit of exploring to do to get these crowns. We need some redraws on Torres or whatever his name was. Actually, can we do that one again? Is that possible? No. Nope. No idea what's going on. I think I'm just tripping from lack of sleep. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing one of the new bosses and some of the progress I'm making. Please leave a comment. Let me know some of these things that I'm missing. I haven't been doing the research on it, so I'm learning as I go. I think when we get new content, sometimes it's better to learn rather than just watch someone else do it and then mimic them. So I don't know. It's been good. I'm enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed.